Hi everybody, my name is Gabriella Falars, and this is my contribution to the Better Than the Bullies project, which I think is a really great idea. And like all of you, I was completely awestruck and admiring of Jennifer Livingston's very eloquent, very classy rebuttal to that person who wrote her that nasty email. I want to talk about bullying in my life and how it has affected me and how I handle bullies now. Um, I have been bullied throughout my life. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a teen. I was bullied as a young woman, and I've been bullied as an adult. It's gone on throughout my life. Much less frequently now than when I was younger, because I think I carry myself in a certain way now that smart people know not to go there with me. But occasionally I do come across I guess the more brazen people who feel they just have the right to say whatever they want to me. But anyway, the worst of the bullying and the most impact the bullying had on me was when I was in grade 7. I had gone to a new school and I was separated from most of my friends. I was in a totally new school, a new class with all new kids. And I only had one friend with me from my previous school, and she was popular and she was accepted. And so she dumped me pretty quickly when she saw that I was not going to, join the ranks of the acceptable in that class. So I was pretty much on my own. And there were 3 boys who decided to make my life a living hell on a daily basis. One of them in particular who took a real pleasure, malicious, sick pleasure in it. And at that time, it basically really just kind of destroyed me. I went from being a very, normal, happy-go-lucky kid. I was 12 or 13 years old, to this very shy, withdrawn, sad girl. And before that also, I had been very good in school, and when this bullying happened to me, I just kind of associated school with the bullying, and I lost all interest in my grades. I lost all interest in school. I began skipping class so I wouldn't have to deal with it, so I wouldn't have to see these guys. And it totally changed who I was. But one good thing that I can say that came out of that bullying, it probably would have come out eventually anyway, but I think the bullying really helped it to come out of me, was that I realized how strong and proud and how much love and respect I had for myself, and how wrong I knew that it was for this to be happening to me. And I think at that time is when I forged a real anger towards seeing other people being bullied and being mistreated, and and injustice. I just became really, really conscious of that, and of course, as I got older, that only grew. So anyway, one thing I have learned about bullies is that they are, as most of you know, they're cowards. They're very, very weak, negative people. You rarely see one of them just come up to you and say something to you. They're usually in a group. They usually have an entourage to back them up. Either that, or they are doing it from the safety of like their home, behind their computer, or even from a car. Recently I had an experience. This was, I don't know, I guess a couple of years ago. Me and my husband had gone to a movie, and we were walking back to the car, and it was summertime, and I heard a car coming up behind us, and it started to slow down. I was like, when you've been bullied in your life, you kind of get a sort of a radar about when it's going to happen to you again, and I got that feeling like, oh, something's going to happen. So anyway, this car started coming up behind us. The guy slows down, gets beside me, and yells out the window at me, "You've got a fat ass!" Right? This is like a grown man doing this, okay? So anyway, before, when I was in school, when I was a kid, the bullying just made me very, very meek and retired, and I just wanted to be invisible. But I mean, now the way I deal with bullies is I just let my anger come out at them, and I give it to them. I gave it to this guy. I gave him, I mean, vulgarity. I will use whatever I can to demean them the same way that they are trying to demean me. I make no apologies for it. I don't explain it, whatever. If somebody is doing that to me, they're going to get it right back. So that's what I gave to this guy. And of course, the little bitch took off and, went up the street and, screeched around the corner to get away from me. Lucky for him. But, anyway, another thing that bullying did was, the shyness. I was also bullied for my shyness, which was kind of a byproduct of the bullying for my fatness. So, I've been bullied for more than one thing, and I almost kind of feel like I have a PhD and I could go on and on about this for hours, but I'll try to keep it short. I have a theory about bullies, and I really believe that bullies see something in us that they envy. They see something in us that they wish they had, and they are angry at us because we have it and they don't. So they choose, instead of choosing to do something productive and positive with their lives and say, yeah, if I don't have this, then maybe I can do this and that, or I can get it in this way. They decide to just be negative and be toxic and be poison and lash out at you and try to make you feel bad. And, that's the way they deal with it. And it's pathetic. They are really, really pathetic people. In one way, I feel they should be pitied, but in another, I don't have any pity for them because everybody has choices in life. Everybody can choose to improve their life. Everybody can choose to do things to, learn more or get what they want in life. But they make no attempts to do this. They simply try to leech off other people's positive energy, steal it from them, and try to make you feel bad and try to make you feel low and diminish you in some way. That's what I've learned about them. They're cowards. They're very pathetic people. And, I mean, they really shouldn't be taken seriously. Most of them are very stupid. Most of them are very unintelligent. Just, what can I say? I really believe in giving them back whatever they choose to dole out to you. And I make no apologies for it. I know a lot of people say two negatives don't make a positive, don't waste your energy fighting with these people. I don't fight with them. I just give them back what they are trying to give to me. I don't have any respect for them, so why should I speak to them respectfully? If they're not approaching me in a respectful manner, why should I approach them in a respectful manner? They're not worthy of my intelligent response to them. I don't have to explain myself to them. I don't have to justify myself to them. I just give them back exactly what they give out. It's karma. You get what you give out in life. And I don't run from bullies anymore. I don't allow them to get away with what they do to me. I will admit, occasionally I do get surprised by a bully. When I'm not expecting it, I get bullied. And I can give you a quick example. I was in New York City on vacation about a year or two ago, and I was with my daughter. We had gone on the subway. We were going over to the MoMA or something like that, or one of the museums there. And so we got off the subway, and I wasn't sure which way to go, and I was looking around, and I saw these two ladies sitting on a bench. One was an older lady, and one was a younger lady. It looked like a mother and daughter. So I thought, oh, here looks like a couple of nice people. I'll go and ask them for directions. So sure enough, I go up and ask them for directions, and the old woman says, oh, that's really far where you're going, and I'm like, that's okay, we can walk it. It's a few blocks or whatever. And she's like, yeah, it'll be good for you. And I was shocked. Like sometimes things like that happen to me that come at me when I'm not expecting it, and that kind of renders me temporarily mute. I couldn't react. And I hate that because I always leave those kind of situations thinking, damn, I wish I would have said this, I wish I would have said that, But sometimes that does happen to me. Sometimes it does take me by surprise. And plus my daughter was with me, so it probably wouldn't have been a good idea to, give her the old F-bomb while she was there with me. So I just walked away. I didn't say anything, and I walked away, took my daughter's hand, and we went on our way. But whenever I can, whenever I feel, that I can respond to them, I just give it right back to them, and I urge all of you to do so as well. Don't let them leech off your energy. Don't let them diminish you. Don't let them make you feel bad. Don't let them make you feel less than. They're just jealous of you. They just want something that you have. And in a way, they're kind of paying you a backhanded compliment, because if a bully targets you, I believe it's like I said, it's just showing them that they envy you in some way, and they're trying to make you feel bad because you have qualities that they wish they had, and they don't, and they never will, more than likely. So anyway, that is my sort of short little treatise on bullies. And if any of you are being bullied right now, I just urge you, don't let them get away with it. Don't be silent. Don't leave thinking, I wish I had said that. You'd be surprised how cowardly they are when you do confront them, and when you do choose to call them on their bullshit, how quick they run and how mute they get when they see you, because they're just cowards. And that's it. Anyway, good luck, everybody. I hope that you don't have to deal with bullies. But if you do, give it right back to them. Okay, bye-bye.